good, y'all? So in this video, I'm going to be reacting to Euphoria is Done, Fans Are Tired by Spill Sesh. I'm a fan, okay? I'm not going to lie. I was late to hop on the Euphoria train. Not too late, though. I'll say that the first season was already out, but it probably had been out for like 6 months, a year, possibly. And to be honest, it's because everybody was hyping it up. And sometimes when everyone hypes something up, it's not that great. Honestly, it just doesn't turn out to be great. I don't know if it's because it's just not good or people have upped my expectations so high that I am disappointed because it did not meet what I thought it was going to be. But I watched it and I was hooked. And the whole season was out so I could just watch it. And I loved that. And the second season came out, and because I was already on the timing of watching it when it released, then waiting like a week, or was it a week an episode, or was it every two? I don't remember, but the period of time in between, I was like, oh God, this sucks to wait. And then the storyline was a little iffy. I don't know. It felt very incomplete. It felt like one of like a mid-season finale. Like there was supposed to be another portion to that season, and that's not how it went. And it's how long? When that during COVID? We 4 years later, right? At this point, you've had cast members pass away. You've had people quit. I mean, should we even continue? Like core people saying they quitting. So it's like, bruh, if Zendaya says she's done, just cancel the show. Maybe they should make like a spin-off on one of the other characters or something like that. Is Jules still there? I don't know at this point. But yeah, we about to get into it, see what they talking about.
To talk about the show Euphoria, because there's so much being said about it online. I swear every week there's a new update about when the next season is actually going to be, and all the reactions are always like, forget about it, just scrap it, throw it on the trash, we don't even want it anymore. The show was so hyped, and then all of a sudden now no one cares. But we're going to be talking about some of the updates that have come out, some of the behind the scenes drama between Zendaya and Sam Levinson, the show's creator. I mean, there's just so much being said, and we're going to spill on everything that has been going on. Let's talk about this show because it really did take the world by storm when it was released. I mean, to this day, people are putting on glitter in the cheer outfit for Halloween, even though it's been so long since a new season has dropped. But Euphoria was iconic when it came out. It really
it was great. It was great. And so on point. But if you had trauma related to some of the stuff that happened in the show, hard watch, not gonna lie, because there was times where I was like, gosh.
Game, and from how it was shot to the soundtrack, fans were hooked and couldn't get enough of the storyline. But oh, how people have been turning against the show. Euphoria season 2 ended in chaos, heartbreak, and plenty of unanswered questions.
Yes.
Rue was running around as she was supposed to be. Fezco and Ashtray's storyline took a tragic turn, with Ashtray killed during a police raid and Fezco seemingly arrested. Lexi's play exposed everyone's secrets, sparking confrontation, especially between Cassie and Maddie, whose friendship imploded after Cassie's affair with Nate was exposed. Nate betrayed his father, Cal, by turning him into the authorities. With loose ends like Fezco's fate, Rue's sobriety, and the fallout from Lexi's play, people have been left wondering what the heck is going to happen in season 3. But after multiple delays, behind-the-scenes drama, and fans growing increasingly tired of waiting, Euphoria is in hot water. Sam Levinson, the show's creator, has also been catching heat as cast members are walking away, and even Zendaya, our queen, might not be vibing with the show anymore. So let's start with the obvious. Euphoria season 3, it's nowhere to be seen. Like, where is it? The last episode aired in February 2022, and it's almost been
okay. Are we sure? 2022? Why does it feel so much further away?
2025. Yeah, 2025. But then this week, there's rumors that it's actually going to be 2026. And at this point, fans are tweeting about how they just don't even want the show anymore because everyone will be way too grown up and it will have been just way too long. And speaking of dragging, Sam Levinson, the creator and showrunner, isn't exactly Mr. Popular right now. He's been called out for his alleged chaotic directing style, questionable storytelling choices, and his need for unnecessary nudity in his shows. People are saying that he's prioritizing shock value over meaningful storytelling. Remember the buzz around The Idol? That show was Sam's passion project and it didn't go well at all. Critics called it exploitative and shallow, and fans started questioning if Euphoria's brilliance was a fluke. Like, was it all the cast carrying the show while Sam focused on edgy for the sake of being edgy vibes? Reports claimed that the show's original director had the main focus of the show surround a woman who was finding herself, but once Sam joined the project, it was turned into a show about a man who gets to hurt this woman and she loves it. And almost everything being said about the storyline of the show was negative, with people tweeting at the time. I watched one episode of The Idol and I would like to ask every woman in Sam Levinson's life if they are okay, because the way this man feels about women is radiating off the screen, and holy hell, he hates us. The only thing he likes is when women suffer. Just watch The Idol and have to say Sam Levinson deserves prison time for this one. Sam Levinson really played himself. He lost a lot of the good reputation he gained with Euphoria. After The Idol, I don't see how anyone could be excited about anything with Sam Levinson attached. This wasn't the first time we were hearing negative things.
I didn't watch it. I heard it was terrible though. I reacted to a song like The Weeknd did out of it, but other than that, I just knew that people did not like it. I didn't know why. But I knew it had to do with Sam.
Things about Sam though, as Barbie, aka Kat, announced that she was leaving the show, and it seemed to have something to do with Sam. Fans loved Kat's storyline in season 1, but season 2, her screen time was chopped down and the narrative felt so off. Barbie later revealed in an interview that Sam writes to what he relates to and that he didn't relate to Kat. And this seemed to contribute to difficulties between them, just not aligning with where her story was going. And so it seemed she chose to leave the show. She announced on Instagram that she was leaving, sharing a piece of art by Hunter Schafer of her character, and said, "After 4 years of getting to embody the most special and enigmatic character, Kat, I'm having to say a very teary-eyed goodbye. I hope many of you could see yourself in her like I did, and that she brought you joy to see her journey into the character she is today. I put all my care and love into her, and I hope you guys could feel it. Love you, Catherine Hernandez." Other cast members not returning are Storm Reed. It recently came out that she said, "I'm very excited for season 3, Storm told Rotten Tomatoes in an interview published November 20th. Unfortunately, Gia's not returning to the 3rd season, but I'm so indebted to the cast and the crew of that show to HBO." When previously it had been published that she said, "We're on pause right now, but we're anxious to get back," she told E! News in April. "If it's meant to be, we'll be back soon and we'll give the audience what they want and deserve. Hopefully we will be back." So who knows what happened in the time the show has been on pause that she is no longer returning after, one saying that she's anxious to get back, but it's another reason why fans are like, we gotta axe the show or something. Fans were already calling for the show to end after the passing of Angus Cloud, as they felt the show would just not be the same without him. But allegedly the show is coming back eventually, but not without its many problems, as rumors are swirling. Backbone of Euphoria isn't exactly on the best terms with Sam either. Allegedly they've
Is that what's holding it up? You know what? Maybe y'all should turn it into a cartoon or something. Will that make it easier? Cause gosh. Or I don't know. I was about to say focus on the people that are there. Just do like a wasn't there like an extra show or an extra episode? I don't know if it was a preview to season 2 or a random episode just put out in between season 1 and season 2 with Jules and Rue. Why don't we just do that? Just feed us a little bit, the appetizer, and then hold us off for a little bit or something like that. Cause no one's gonna want to come back. These people are going to get old. They already, isn't Zendaya almost 30? I know. I'm not saying she looks great, but I'm just saying these people are maturing. I don't know.
Clashed over creative differences. While Zendaya has been super professional and hasn't confirmed anything, the whispers have fans worried. If Zendaya ever left Euphoria, the show would be donezo. At first, Zendaya had praised Sam after the seasons of the show, but more recently, the press has published a different telling of their working relationship. Reports claim The Idol played a major factor in this, writing, "However, their bond reportedly soured over Sam dedicating too much time and energy to The Idol, while plans for Euphoria Euphoria Season 3 remained uncertain. Zendaya was apparently so annoyed that Sam had yet to deliver the Season 3 scripts that she called a meeting with HBO bosses Casey Bloys and Francesca Orsi, seeking answers as to why Sam had been allowed to focus on The Idol over Euphoria. Z, who apparently didn't want Sam to work on that show in the first place, was getting increasingly concerned about how she, one of his best-known collaborators, would get swept up in the backlash about his allegedly toxic ways of working on set. Her image is pristine, an anonymous executive told The Hollywood Reporter, and fans were turning against Sam. Eventually, Sam, Zendaya, and the HBO bosses came together for another meeting to get to the bottom of their creative issues. However, the relationship between the two was so sour that the meeting ended without a reconciliation. They went from being so close and they couldn't fix it, a source claimed. Variety had also...
Why don't we hire a new writer? There's got to be someone else. You know? Like I said, season 2 was a little, like, I don't know. I don't even know what to call it. It was a little off. Somebody else can finish the job.
Published reports of what Sam's ideas were for season 3, saying that Zendaya's Rue would work as a private detective, and that idea was immediately shot down by HBO. In turn, Zendaya pitched an idea for Rue where she was to get sober and become a surrogate mother, but that didn't make the cut either. And fans didn't love any of these ideas because...
I'm about to say, what? A private detective? So a crack... A drug abuser becomes a private detective. Does that seem very realistic? I feel like this is rooted in realism. Now, I feel like her becoming sober is possible, obviously. But, you know, maybe not a surrogate mother either. Why not like you know, you take the slow steps, getting herself in school. I don't know. I don't know.
The show entirely. This doesn't make any sense. This is just weird. And the more time that passes, the less interested people are in the show. I mean, the long gap between the seasons already was killing the hype, and fans are moving on to other shows, and the whole Euphoria aesthetic...
Well, can y'all let me know what shows y'all moving on to? I just had this whole rant in the beginning about how when people overhype stuff, I don't want to watch it. But, like, genuinely, like, I would like some shows to watch. I really liked Euphoria. I really liked Insecure. Let's see, what else? Stranger Things. I don't know. It's a lot blanking. Oh, American Horror Story. Cross. So stuff like that. I'm into horror, thriller, mystery, drama. If y'all have some suggestions, please drop them.
Season 2, like I said, was a lot emotionally. Rue's struggles, Cassie's breakdown, Fezco and Ashtre's tragic ending. It was heavy, and some fans are saying that they're not sure if they can handle another round of all of this heartbreak. It also gets tricky because the cast has gotten so popular since the show first aired. I mean, Zendaya is a mega star now. She's booked and busy. So is Jacob Elordi, Sydney Sweeney. They're all booked and busy. So to get them to all agree to set a couple months aside when things seem so questionable, it's gotta be hard because it's not like they're like, we are filming on this day 100%. I just feel like everything keeps getting pushed, and how can they possibly schedule stuff when they don't know what's going on or when things are gonna happen?
They could do like a three-part series or 3-episode series to somehow wrap it up. I don't know. I just want something. I don't like just loose ends. Tie it up.
Also just vented about how they feel about the whole thing and that it's just not looking good.
I truly don't even know how to feel about Euphoria anymore, but something is telling me that it needs to be hung up at this point, and I feel like many people can agree. Going into production starting in January 2025 is absolutely insane and crazy work. What have y'all been doing the past like 2-3 years at this point? And yes, I truly understand that things take time, everyone is busy, but the way that they set up that second season 3, like, you have a lot to cover, babe. And a time jump? How are we just glossing over all of the stuff that happened?
Just cancel it. Cancel the whole thing at this point. Just cancel the whole thing. I'm being serious. Like, I'm being serious. Just cancel the whole thing at this point, because first they said 2024. No, first they said 2023, then they said 2024, and now they're saying 2026. Do you see?
So what's next for Euphoria? Will season 3 bring the redemption arc it desperately needs, or will the delays, drama, and lack of trust in Sam Levinson tank the series for good? I want to know what you guys think about
I feel like I started watching it when I was like 20 or something like that. Like, I'm pretty sure I was living on campus, in my dorm, watching it on my laptop. Um, and the way it's looking, they might not release a season till I'm 27, which is next this year. I don't know if it's necessary. Like, I feel like their audience, we grown. I was already grown, but I was a very young grown. I'm grown now. And the older one, yeah, wrap it up. I'm not gonna lie, wrap it up. There's no point. I'll rewatch the first and second season, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. Anyways, y'all tell me how you think. Or what you think. Y'all like, come subscribe, follow me on Instagram, follow me on TikTok, and I'll see y'all in the next one.